Hello guys, I am Earl Hall, the internet broadcaster, and I show you how to create great podcasts and talk shows with huge audiences that make you money. What we're going to be talking about today is how do you come up with your show topics? Many people have some great podcasts and some talk shows that are out there, but they seem to talk about the same things over and over and over again. And I've had people ask me a lot of times, Earl, how do you come up with your topics? And how are they so different and so vast? Now, you can have a niche that you talk to. For instance, let's take a dog breeder or someone in dog training. You work with dogs, put it that way. You can develop a podcast and a show that will present you as the expert and the go-to person in your field. And all you have to do is continue to come up with great topics around dogs. Now, let's just take, for instance, you do things with dogs. The way that I come up with my show topics is all I do is come up with headlines. That's what I do first. So if I'm a dog person, I'll just sit down and write out, let's say I want to do 10 shows in a row. Just my first 10 shows. What am I going to do the first 10 weeks of my show season? What I'm going to do is just grab a piece of paper or get on Word or something like that and develop 10 titles. Maybe something like, what kind of dog is good for your family? That'd be a show. What kind of leash should you buy your dog? What kind of training should you take your dog through? How should you house your dog? What kind of training do owners need? Just sit down, and I'm not even a dog person. Just come up with headlines. Once you get your headlines developed, all you have to do then is come up with, let's say, 5 to 10 questions that you want to answer during your show surrounding that same topic. You can do this for any niche that you're a part of. If you're a dog person, if you're a marketing person, if you're a website developer, if you're a submarine maker, whatever it is that you want to develop your podcast about, this is the quickest, easiest, simplest way for you to develop your shows and make them outstanding. First, come up with your headlines. Write down a bunch of headlines. If you do a show a week, let's call it that, you write down 52 different headlines that you're going to want to talk about. Then after you do that, write your 5 to 10 questions for each headline, and you, my friend, have a show. I hope this has been helpful. If you want to get some more great, outstanding tips, go ahead and click the link presented to you or right here in this video, and you can get 20 more videos just like this that are going to help you with so many different aspects of podcast and talk show development. You're not going to believe it. I'm going to show you how to monetize, how to get more listeners, a whole bunch of things. We can talk about equipment, where you should do your podcast, all of that. Make sure you go ahead and do that. Get those free videos and register to get them. And what you're also going to get is my free gift to you is you are going to be able to ask me your question that is pressing you really hard right now about podcast development, talk show development. What is troubling you right now? What do you need an answer to right now surrounding developing your podcast or your talk show? I want to answer that for you right now. Go ahead, register to get my 20 free videos and your question directly to me answered ASAP by going to the website presented to you. Hope this has been helpful. I'll talk to you real soon. Have an outstanding day.